YouTube, here is the second part of the house tour for springtime 2019. I've got a little tiny baby attached to me. So, we'll see how far we get through this, but today's goals are the living room, dining room, and the bathroom, but we'll see. Okay, so here we are in the living room. Yes, here we are. This is my Pothos Philodendron collection. So first of all, we've got, you see, some cuttings of just a green pothos, standard variety, hanging in a little owl there. Coming on down. These are the philodendrons now. So here's neon philodendron, or cordatum. Here is the Brazil cultivar. Right next to it, another just philodendron cordatum, but this one has huge leaves. I got it as a cutting from the greenhouse manager at my nursery. Gave it to me, and it's, I don't know, just chilling, not growing very much yet. And then I've got smaller cordatum. Here's the name. I like to use clothespins for my classifications, because I can move them around as I up-pot. They don't get wet and blurred out when I water the plant. And then here's a really beautiful one. It's Philodendron micans. I know it's kind of hard to see in this light, but it's got a beautiful color, and they're kind of like velvety in texture. Oh, Zeph, you dropped the shovel. Oh dear. Alright, and then coming on down, we're here coming to our pothos. This, I believe, is a pearls and jade. I'm not sure. It's a cutting. It's doing okay. And then I've got Pothos Enjoy. Just a bunch of little cuttings stuck in their little vase. And behind that, these are all in 3 different containers, just crowded together, is a Marble Queen. This is what I couldn't think of in the other video. Marble Queen, of course. And then right over here, I've got a Philodendron Neon. It's not doing so well. All of these, see, I got this Philodendron Neon from my nursery, and the shipment, they're all rotting out. I don't know. I can't save them. The greenhouse manager couldn't save them, so I don't know what's going on. And then another, the golden pothos. Oh, this is a neon pothos. Did I say philodendron? It's a pothos. And then the golden pothos. I'm going to train it to climb up these strings here. And this is just an LED light with really high lumens. As you can see, the plants love it. They're stretching towards the light. So that's a great cheap grow light, easy to get. Alright, coming down another shelf, I've got a bucket of Peperomia obtusifolias. There's the plain green. Here's the variegated, and then I believe this variegation is called Golden Gate, but I'm not exactly sure. Oh yes, okay, alright, let's move on. So coming across here, this giant window is, let me think, is an east-facing window. I get really good light from here, so the plants love it. Now, across the window and down, got a giant bucket of peperomias. I mean, this thing is huge. Here's my dog for reference. Julie, Julie, Julie. Or not. Okay, so Peperomia caparatas are these wrinkly ones. Very cool. I love this one. Oh, okay. You're going to take a leaf off there? That's cool. And I'm not sure what kind this is. I haven't looked it up yet. But it's definitely a peperomia. And then this is a Peperomia Jenny. Beautiful, beautiful. I love growing them together. They seem much happier. They're very low maintenance. I don't water them very often because they're in such a big bucket. It holds the water pretty well. Straight up from that is a Hoya tricolor. Beautiful, lush plant. I love this one. I just got it a couple weeks ago. Seems pretty happy there. And then coming around to a pretty dark corner, got a little spider baby. And an orchid that I'm trying to grow in water culture. And it's doing okay, actually. I don't know, the roots are kind of, I don't know. The roots don't look good, but the plant is very healthy. So, are you adding to the video, son? Are you telling people about our plants? All right. Then down here, this is also quite a big plant. I just call it my Sansevieria bucket. So, every time I get a new Sansevieria, I try to buy plants that have more than one plant in them, if that makes sense. So I can split them up and give them away or whatever. So all kinds of Sansevieria, the cultivars in here. Just sharing this little bucket. And then, you know, I got a couple little kalanchos. I just love the flowers. They flower over and over again with very little care or attention or water. Wonderful plants. Okay, coming back up. Now this is the TV stand. On top of the TV stand, I've got another light. And I've got two different kinds of, oh man, I don't know if you, there we go, okay. Dieffenbachia. So there's one. And here's another. I love the pattern on that one, it's so cool. And then in the back, you can see is my Monstera cutting. I think it's a Monstera. It might not be. It's got much smaller leaves. But the original cutting was just these two big leaves. And that baby is new. New leaf. And that new leaf is just from the grow light. So it works, folks. It really works. Then over here, I've got a Scindapsus. Silver Splash, I believe this one is. Or Silver Satin, I can't remember. There's only two cultivars that I know of so far. But it's doing great. Loves it in this little corner. And then right in front, the second kind of Scindapsus. Much smaller leaves, you know, more splotchy than the other one. Okay. And this is kind of an overview of the top there. Then coming down, the little Ficus benjamina, very little bitty, but it really likes this spot, so I'm going to keep it there until it's a giant tree, and I am so excited. Okay, now we're moving on over to the dining room. And in here, we've got a Pachira aquatica. Now, this guy was doing great, had lots of leaves, but I don't know, the leaves started turning translucent and kind of brown, mottled. I didn't know what was going on, so I just chopped all the leaves off, and it's starting to give me some new growth. So maybe it'll be a little healthier this time around. I don't know. And hiding behind here, little tiny ponytail palms. There's 3 of them packed into that tiny terracotta. And then over here, an aluminum plant, or Pilea. I don't remember the sub name, Pilea of some kind. You know, aluminum plant. This thing does not need hardly any light, and it has been giving me new leaves like crazy. Very rewarding. Alright, swinging around. That's the kitchen, guys. Remember the kitchen? Alright, up on top of this bookshelf, just have another little green pothos. I just like having plants everywhere, so I put cuttings everywhere. Okay, turning around. Oh, Zeph, you dropped your binky, man. You done dropped your binky. Okay, this is a window that is facing west. Yes, west-facing window. And on the table here, an aloe vera. Asparagus fern. I'm not sure exactly what kind. It's doing alright. And a tiny little terrarium that I made the other day. So it's going to be kind of hard to see because of the backlighting. But in my window, I have hung a lot of bottles. I mean, they are covering the entire window. I'll give you a shot from the outside later. But I just have all of my starts rooting in those bottles. And then spider plant. Oh, another Tradescantia. But I'm going to move that, put something else there eventually. Okay, moving over farther, kind of back into the living room. I've got this little group of plants. They're beautiful, and I've just gotten into them. Aglaonemas. Aglaonema? Aglaonema? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. But this was a rescue. It's doing great now, looking healthy. I love the pink on these. I hate the color pink to wear or to look at, or just generally I don't enjoy the color pink, but I freaking love pink plants. They are gorgeous. They're so beautiful. Nature is amazing. And again, I've got a grow light here, just simple LED setup, and they're doing really well. They really like this light. And then straight down from that, Norfolk Island pine. She's pretty big. We've had her for 2 years? 2 years now. So she's put on some good growth. Okay, now, I think we have time. Let's go to the bathroom, people. Okay, walking down the hallway. Can you hear Zephram has the hiccups? It's really, really cute. Okay, bathroom. So, right when you walk in, I have these 2 cool pot hangers. I put an ivy in this one, and it seems to be doing well. And I had a fern in that one over there, but ferns take so much humidity, and I just couldn't keep it alive. It got crunchy and died. So I'll put something else there soon. And then here's the general overview. Oh, goodness. You okay? Oh goodness. Of the bathroom. In the bathroom, I have most of my Tradescantia collection and Sansevieria collection all split up. So down here, big old bad Sansevieria. And then the back of the toilet, I've got 3 more different kinds. This is Honey Eye, I believe. Bird's Nest, Golden Bird's Nest Honey Eye, Cylindrica. And this totally tripped me out at first, but the Cylindricas, when they get babies in, focus please, the babies don't look like Cylindricas. But I was told they will eventually take the shape, so I will have faith and wait it out. Okay. Now hop up to the windowsill. And they've got a Tradescantia zebrina. Very pretty. Most of my Tradescantias are started from cuttings, so they're not very bushy or full, but I love them. This is a Tradescantia spathacea variegata, and this is just the regular Tradescantia spathacea. Oyster plant, Moses in the cradle, all that. Little bitty baby tears in there. Swinging on over here, Tradescantia pallida. This one's pretty good sized plant. I like her. Of course, again, easy to grow. So see here, you can see this is a plant getting medium light, east facing window. And see how it's a darker purple than the ones in the kitchen. And moving on up, a green fuzzy Tradescantia. I haven't been able to find the name of it yet, but I will. Okay, and then big old mama spider plant in a teacup, which is pretty cute. And then I've got a couple of air plants. Ooh, lighting, sorry. Air plants. And then swing back right over to here. And I've got another cool looking weird air plant in there. So yeah, you guys, second video tour of my houseplants. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this interesting, educational, or amusing. Either one of those. Love you all, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.